Outstanding news, sir. We've got a positive fix on the Deadeye's location. Garza's people just finished decrypting the coordinates we sent them. The data points to an Imperial outpost on Hoth. Another labor camp, most likely.
First Tatooine, now Hoth. The Imperials must really have it out for the Deadeyes.
Picking off a few dozen Imperial officers will do that. Once we get those men out of there, we can put all this craziness behind us. I just hope we're not too late.
I took the liberty of dusting your quarters, Master. Your respiratory health is one of my top priorities.
Understood.
Ready.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes. Be safe out there.
got?
Barracks. Hal. You two still breathing?
More or less. Didn't expect to see you here, sir.
Nor I. Care to tell me what you two are doing here?
What are you doing here?
My job. Don't you get it? This operation was never about rescuing POWs. We've been after one thing, Dusk 9.
Impossible. That place is just a myth.
Is it? We'll never know now, thanks to you two.
I must be missing something. What's Dusk 9?
It's nothing. Just a spook story the Imperials concocted to scare us.
Next to the Emperor's location, Dusk 9 is the Empire's best-kept secret. Hundreds of Black Ops projects are born there.
It's also a prison, according to the rumors. The things that supposedly go on there, too horrible to be real.
We're more interested in the intel hoarded there. We seeded thousands of bugged soldiers into the Imperial penal system, hoping for a bite.
That still doesn't explain what you're doing here.
After many failed attempts to get one of our soldiers into Dusk 9, I had an epiphany. We were using the wrong bait. The brass at Dusk 9 weren't interested in common soldiers. But how could they resist an SIS agent? So, I bugged myself, staged a bogus rescue operation, and let myself be captured. I was awaiting transfer when you two geniuses showed up.
You'd already agreed to rescue the Deadeyes once they were captured. Were you just planning on backing out?
A failed rescue mission was the perfect ruse to get me in. Far more productive than an actual rescue attempt. Now, I have no choice but to abort my mission and try again somewhere else.
Sir, we can deal with Zane later. Let's just find the rest of the squad and get out of here.
Jorgen, sir, they're dead. The cold, they didn't make it.
What? Trace? Copland? They're gone? But I thought... Zane.
Take it easy, Jorgen.
Stay out of this, sir.
You've killed them. You promised them a rescue that never came, and now they're dead for it.
How many other soldiers have died for you? Huh? 100? 1,000?
You can't kill me, Jorgen. Too many witnesses.
As far as we're concerned, sir, the Imperials killed him.
What? Wait, you can't just... Major! Do something!
Holster that weapon, soldier, before I have you thrown in the brig.
Fine. He's not worth it anyway.
Much obliged. As for you, you think you can pull a blaster on me and walk away? I'll see you in prison for that.
You'll have every soldier in the Republic gunning for you if this gets out.
Right. Consider my lips sealed.
Let's get these men back to their squad. I'll call for an evac. They're off, sir. Mission accomplished.
You were out of line back there.
I know. Honestly, I'd rather not talk about it right now, sir. Let's just get out of here.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes. Be safe out there.
Imps are back! Send them off!
Bureaucratic fools. Never seen the business end of a blaster, but they'll tell me how to run a war. I'm Hoth's new chief strategist. My predecessor dug us into a deep hole, fighting this war by the Senate's rules. He controlled Clavern Sector, a prime piece of real estate, for months, and never capitalized on it. Now we're in danger of losing our best shot at victory.
It's never too late to start fighting back.
Our men are fighting with all they've got, but they need help. We could win Hoth using Clavern Sector's artillery position, but my predecessor let the enemy crowd us out. We need to secure that region. And now we've got another problem. Whole squads being ripped apart by something. Don't know what. All we find are butchered remains.
What was the cause of death?
So little is left of our men we can't tell what happened to them. They aren't being killed by conventional weapons. These aren't random attacks, but it's not the Imperials or White Maw either. Whatever's doing this is vicious, slaughtering us for pleasure. This enemy takes our men by surprise, tears them to pieces, and vanishes without a trace. The soldiers are terrified, but we can't retreat.
You need someone who specializes in dealing with extreme threats.
Even our best men aren't equipped to fight what they can't find. Unless someone takes out this enemy, we'll lose Clavern Sector, and then Hoth. Everything we've sacrificed will be for nothing.
I didn't slog through all that snow so we could lose. Give me coordinates. I'll handle the rest.
All I ask is that you come back alive, Captain. We've lost enough good soldiers here. Our best recon team is scouring the sector to pick up the enemy's trail. Their leader is a Tal's commando. Coordinate with Captain Armoruk. Find whatever is slaughtering our people and stop it. Good luck. If we don't deal with whatever's murdering my men out there, Hoth is a lost cause.
Good luck.
Blasted cold. I don't think I can take much more of this. Isn't any warmer where I'm standing?
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes. Be safe out there.
strange sensor towers just desync. Might be nothing, but a quick scan would be appreciated.
I'm very sorry to hear that. Where do I come in? I'll head there immediately. How can I be of assistance? Affirmative, little guy. I'll get what you need.
This Cole's sure something, eh, Captain? Think you've got time to help an old infantryman? I've got that ache in my gut, says my boys are in trouble. At my age, you learn to trust your feelings.
What sort of trouble?
My best recon squad hasn't reported in, and I want to know what's happened. I sent them to check out some caves nearby. Should have been routine. Don't tell them I said it, but they're the best we've got. Anything that stops them is a danger to the whole base.
What takes out a whole squad before they can call for help?
That's why I'm worried. There shouldn't have been anything out there but caves and ice. That squad's in trouble. If they're alive, I need someone tough enough to help them. If they're not, we need to stop whatever got them.
Point me in the right direction. I'll bring them home.
That's the sort of fire I'm looking for. They last reported in from these coordinates. I'd start looking there. Those boys are counting on you. Have you found my boys yet? They still haven't checked in.
Come in, Dina. Repeat, come in, Dina. Respond. Blast it! I enjoy irony, but this is just ridiculous. I'm organizing a strike to take out the White Maw's comm systems, but their transmitter keeps interfering with ours. I can't contact my men.
Why don't you just jam their signal?
We've tried. Unfortunately, money buys the best tech hits. They're one step ahead of us every time. The communications network keeps the pirate factions coordinated. Every time they organize a deep space raid, we're buried in static. I can't respond. Can't receive updates on Imperial activities, nothing. Listen, I know you... Can you help? I'm worried the pirates have intercepted my signal and they'll move their comm systems before we can strike.
Let me deliver the message by hand.
I appreciate the thought, but by the time you make contact, the pirates will be gone. As long as that comm system is up, we'll keep losing good men here and all over the Outer Rim. I need you to destroy their systems now.
Clear communications is the cornerstone of a successful campaign. I'll put a stop to their interference.
Be prepared for some heavy resistance. The pirates will do anything to protect their profits. Have you destroyed the pirates' communication equipment yet?
Joto ke Wanga Chuska, Nu Chakichawa. Piti do Tenyago Kakajujo, da Biska Ku Paliya.
Pirates are nothing if not adaptable, Corporal. Keep that in mind.
Kupa Tonti Toki Maki Chisa Chubolo Wawuni, Kuchusa Yomata Chitoya, Nam Kanoya Choski Nawi. Umpa Hupa, Chikilia Umpasa do Biska.
Sounds like you could use a soldier.
Ni at Ambumpa Boshura Mokili Mokranki. Buka Kampak Nijit, Tonka Yiliska Chanaga, Kuchusa Yomata Chitoya, Asubwi Mota Uipa. Chonki Faguta, Jiho Poda Ji Oto Vokise.
Your mother ever tell you it's rude to interrupt a lady's beauty sleep? No matter. I'll re-enter the healing trance later. I'm Kaestas. Did you wake me for a purpose?
My apologies. I thought you were in trouble.
The White Terror did this to me. It's a Wampa, but so much more. Imagine a battleship next to a starfighter. The creature was roving farther afield in its search for food. Its path would have taken it straight to an Ordolan colony. I had to try and stop it.
That doesn't sound good.
I escaped the creature using an old Force trick, but my wound prevented me from fighting on. Please, you have to stop it. If it finds a ready source of food, it won't leave till it is finished. The colony will be wiped out.
Wildlife is no problem.
Overconfidence was my mistake. Take this sonic agitator into the creature's lair. The disturbances will draw him out into the open. Good luck to you. What are you waiting for? The creature might decide to go off looking for food again.
figured we were done for. Thanks for coming after us. I owe you one. Let's move out before those things return. But the stars, I thought we were dead. Did the sergeant send you? I knew he wouldn't forget about us. Sergeant send you? Forget about us?
The very fact that you have returned tells me that you have defeated the White Terror. Well done.
Happy to be of assistance.
Your modesty does you credit. Thank you for your aid. There are many who now owe their lives to you. Now, I must return to my healing trance. Farewell.
Chisa.
Great job destroying the comm system. I'm organizing my men to round up the pirate technicians who escaped. And the best part? No interference. Thank you.
I can't believe you got him back safe. Thank you. There's nothing worse than telling a family their loved one's been killed. You've saved me from that pain.
I'm just glad they're home.
They wouldn't be if not for your help. You've made an old officer very happy. Thank you again. I can't thank you enough. The Republic could use more folks like you.
Taus azulas uvatung mi chakulka dimaji.
We managed to round up all the pirates who ran away. They won't be giving us any more trouble. Not for a while.
I located the remains of your recon team. There was no Tals among them, but I did find the combat sensor logs. Get it over with, then. What's our next move? Stay safe out there.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only. Be safe out there.
Whatever is slaughtering our people out here is recorded on these sensor logs. Captain Armorook thought you'd want to know.
Was the Micha Kulka du Maki? The Oscar Agua Upa? Wafuma the Bota Donwi Wanki Wakoba Yakamuka? Mukutani Ompi Bedwana ni Bobo Chopaduma?
If this area is so dangerous, what are you doing here?
Jiska Gava Koyota. Du Banda Bakawanki. Wadwana Ubikili Watapunka. Tokapotonga Luarda. Unupunka wa Unikupa. Tomti Tok Makitogi.
I'll locate him.
Yunali's kitchen hanga wa Chit Kospa. Ini Kontinga.
Wafuma the bota donwi wanki wakoba jakamuka. The hawa the punyo is the water. Se grotto ubi ubi. Jiska koli raka kanchanga. Bomba kumchinka.
Neguijen baja ta kopuita sawata kuimwa ka ume guije. Mehu ke ta je upaha ka ke chuhin chuchibu kwa wanalu. Ta ke to ka kawata je la waka ne he kwaba he ko hasama ne home.
You holding up all right?
Mehu ke ta je upaha ka ke chuhin chuchibu kwa wanalu. Neguijen baja ta kopuita sawata kuimwa ka ume guije. Ni unka wasa ubo fuida kuim yo yafa de iya.
I don't see how that helps.
Sigo maharaze kwa habu yakaumba hwabo tukafada dai. Ni unka wasa ubo fuida kuim yo yafa de iya. Neguijen baja ta kopuita sawata kuimwa ka ume guije. Paketo kakawata je la wakane he kwaba he ko hasama ne home.
Captain, thank the Force. You're here right when I need you. Republic fighters just shot down an Imperial transport near enemy territory, but it looks like it launched an escape pod. Whoever's on board must be important. The Empire's sending troops over the border like we're giving away Mandalorian ale.
That seems like a lot of fuss over an escape pod.
Agreed, but we can't let the Empire get a foothold, so hold on.
Good work, Captain Nelson. I see you've already found someone.
Captain Arden, what can we do for the SIS?
At the moment, you can listen. Get someone to that escape pod, now. We must reach it before the Empire does. I had 2 agents on that ship who hid vital Republic information aboard the pod.
When the SIS calls, we answer. It looks like the plan has changed slightly. Can you recover the data from that pod before the Empire finds it?
I'll be in and out before the Empire knows I'm there.
The Empire's sending their best snow troops, so expect heavy resistance. The pod went down near these coordinates. You'll need to move fast.
Bring the data pad to me when you find it. I'll get it to Captain Arden. Good luck. There's no time to waste. You have to find that escape pod.
No one will get you while I'm standing here. Wildlife is no problem.
Captain, I was told you needed a freelancer. But I wouldn't rescue my own mother for that kind of money.
Just because the Ortolans keep to themselves, you think they don't deserve our help?
You've got the wrong guy. But it looks like your lucky day. Those special ops kids love suicide missions.
Coward. Sorry, I'm desperate to find someone to stop the Baladur. They're feeding Ortolans to their Wampas. What's next, children?
Who are these Baladur?
The Baladur are pirates. They're kidnapping Ortolans, forcing them into salvage retrieval. When the Ortolans die, they just toss the bodies to the animals. Everyone's too scared to do anything about it. The pirates, they're Gendai, notoriously hard to fight.
There's nobody I can't handle.
Your confidence is certainly refreshing, but I'm not kidding around here. The Gendai have the ability to regenerate body parts. They can withstand a lot of punishment and keep going. But someone has to rescue the Ortolans. They're peaceful and short, and the Baladur are killing them.
I will represent the Republic in this cause. Consider the Ortolans freed.
Finally, someone willing to do the right thing. The headquarters of the Baladur is far out in the ice field. Good luck to you. Have you rescued the Ortolans yet? assume the Baladur would have carried on until they wiped out the entire Ordolan population. Their colonies are small and gentle. They deserve our protection. The Ortolans have returned to their homes now. I suppose they'll just have to try to move on with their lives.
I've got your data pad despite the Empire's best efforts.
Excellent work. Hang on, and I'll alert Captain Arden.
Brilliant. That datapad holds the Empire's bombing trajectories. Knowing those will save a lot of lives.
I'm ready to help with whatever you need. Just say the word.
We need to review this data in detail first. If we need something else, we'll find you.
Agreed. The Republic thanks you. Thank you. We've moved everyone out of the bombing area.
It was rough, but I pulled it off.
Ni unka wasa uba fuida quim yo ya fadeia. Me hu ke ta je uba haka ke chu hin chu chibu ko wana lu. Nego ejen ba ja ta ko poeta sawata quim wa ka u me go je. Sigo maharaze kwa habu ya ka umba hwa bo tu ka fa dai.
Listen to me, all of you. The Sith secret weapon is no machine. It's a man. A beast lord of Onderon. Powerful in the dark side.
Don't worry. You're safe.
No. You must focus on the Sith. He threatens all of you. The thing that attacked our expedition dragged the survivors back to its lair. I followed. Thought I could save our friends. I was wrong. The Sith Beast Lord was there, waiting. Sent dozens of creatures at me. I barely escaped to send this final message. It's too late for me, Padawan. But not for you. The Sith has gathered an army of beasts to destroy our forces. Stop him.
I live to serve the Republic.
I'm transmitting coordinates to the enemy's lair. Hurry. May the Force be with you.
Okilimukoki ne ata bomba po shunda. Kokuto chuska no iku chusa. Yumata chipontata. Chesko yoho kimbamba luna bumba.
The Sith Beast Lord is dead. His army's attacks on our people are over.
The Hawa the Punyo is the water. Se grotto ubi ubi. Magusa no be chunky. Fakota ji otto endia. Chibokma utogisa. Choboba leaf kaftu an Java. Java tuta omiska gaba des wamata.
like. Mechanized travel is for official business only. Be safe out there.
Long-range sensor towers just desynced. Might be nothing, but a quick scan would be appreciated.
Welcome back. Word's all over the comm channels of your victory against a Sith and some beast army. Just when I think I've heard it all. Havoc Squad earns its reputation again.
If we didn't keep achieving the impossible, my people would get bored.
The best of the best, indeed. Now that our men are safe, it's time to end this quagmire. We've wasted too many good soldiers fighting a conventional war on Hoth. The Republic has reserves of pathogenic and toxic weapons. There's no reason not to use them here, besides the Senate's squeamishness.
Maybe the Senate has reason to fear using them. How do they work?
The toxins and pathogens are in gaseous form. They're launched via missile and disperse on impact. Anybody caught inside the gas cloud regrets it. Once Clavern Sector is fully secured, we'll move in artillery platforms. Hit the enemy with every nasty poison and disease we've got. The best part is, our enemies won't die right away. They'll run back to their bases and share the pain with friends.
General, what you're planning won't discriminate between friend and foe. Those weapons could kill innocent people, including ours.
You're trying to beat your enemy, not be them.
You sound like those blasted senators. The only difference is, I respect your opinion. If you think we can win Hoth the hard way, I'm willing to try. Maybe conventional missile payloads will be enough. Your service was exemplary. The men won't forget what you did. Neither will I. Slowly gaining ground in Clavern Sector. We'll win this planet yet.
Sir, I'd like to apologize for my behavior earlier. When I heard about Trace and Copland, I just lost it. Would have done something stupid if you hadn't stopped me.
Losing a friend is no easy thing.
I can accept it when a comrade falls in battle, but those men were sold out. I'd have been no better than Zane if I pulled that trigger. I'd just be another thug doing whatever it took to get his way.
You're a good soldier, Jordan. Don't forget that.
Thank you, sir. There's always going to be men like Zane calling the shots in the Republic. Can't kill all of them. Better to work with the system than against it.
I can still count on you, right?
Absolutely, sir. Don't know that I'll ever trust the brass again. But I trust you, sir. You kept me from making the biggest mistake of my life. I won't forget that. Right with you, boss.